here's kind of how I describe the journey and the process of learning and developing your game in jiu-jitsu, right? In the beginning, as you learn all these techniques and you start seeing what's possible and you get inspired by different people, different games, you're essentially throwing all this clay into a pile, right? There's this game, there's that game, this technique, that technique. I like this, I like that. And you put it all in this pile. And, next thing you know, you got this gigantic pile of clay, and now you got to start to carve it out, right? And refine. And sometimes that means as you carve it out, you're getting rid of something. It's like, what? This doesn't fit in so nice. I liked it, I played with it, but it's not for me. My body, maybe it liked it then, it doesn't like it now, according to how you age or whatever, and just how you feel, and what works, what works consistently for you, what you can count on. And you carve it out and you start to get something that looks nice, and there may be missing pieces, right? Maybe I'm not so balanced on my right as I am on my left, maybe I'm better on top here than where I am on bottom here. And you try to balance it out and keep focusing on those details and making it prettier and prettier and prettier and more complete. And then you still get inspired by new things, and every now and then you throw some new clay on there. For me, a lot of that is, with how I connect to wrestling. I love wrestling, and I love being a student in wrestling. And then let me put more wrestling into my game here or there. And different other techniques, the sweeps and the ways to get underneath and the leg locks that, obviously that's something leg locks is something I'm not as well known for. And so I'm inspired to get better at it. And I put some new clay on and let me see how that fits into my game. And you keep carving it out and carving it out. And for me, what really becomes important in the carving out process is connecting your pieces, the connection, knowing that once I get here, I can connect every other little thing that I do to take me all the way to checkmate. You know what I mean? And I'm not going to lose position. I'm not going to go backwards. They're in my funnel. I call it the funnel, and all roads lead to the finish. You know what I mean? The funnel is super big, right? But once they end up in the funnel, it gets smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller until boom, game over. You caught them. Checkmate. You got the finish.